Hello again, welcome back. Wanted to talk to you about something really simple today, but something that I find is really important. And I just wanted to share with you how I deal with saving projects and how I save incremental projects and etc, etc. And there are different ways that you can do it in Reaper. It's not an exciting subject in terms of audio field, but it is something that's important, and important that you get it right so that you organize your projects correctly and you easily find things again that you need to come back to. So I'm going to go through a couple of different stages that I use, and the original kind of recording stage I will use the save, and I also use a special button that you can see up in here in my toolbar, save new version. Now what that'll do is, if I get the action list up, and I'll show you what it says. Let's just put in save, and you can see it here. It says save new version of project, automatically increment project name. Okay, now what that means is, if I click on here, you can see it will be the name of the project and then _2, 3, _4, 5, 6. Okay, and this is how I've done as I've been recording this project, saving the different states of recording. So as I record the drums, then that'll be a save new version, record the bass, save new version, blah blah blah. So I've always got a version to go back to if I need to. Okay, once I get past that, once I get started into the mixing, this is kind of my final stage. There is a stage in between, which I'll show you in a minute, but as I've got this screen up just now, as I'm getting to the point where I'm sending mixes to clients, then I use the save as. So if I show you, we go into File, Save Project As, and then I will name it, and I will put a mix version, the number of it, afterwards. So that means when the client refers to me about which mix number he's talking about, I know exactly what one he's on about. So this is kind of like the last stage. In between there is this snapshots version. So as I'm going through a mix, I mean, this is a fantastic thing to know about. I can just click here now, and let's just put it as init. So this is my initial stage of this mix, okay? So we can have this to one side. Let's just put this down on my other screen here. And say, for example, let's go into the submix, and let's switch off all of the plugins. Actually, I'll tell you what, before I do that, let's listen to this with all the plugins on. Let's have it a quick blast. Okay, this is the Damage Boys that were here last year recording. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off everything except the limiter at the end. We'll give that a quick blast. Okay, a lot quieter. I did switch the limiter off just to give the difference. So let's put this up, and let's click new, and let's save this as no submix FX. Okay, save that. So that's an alternative that we've got, but watch what happens if I go back to the init, I double click on the number here, and all the FX switch on again. So if we listen, okay, so we've got all the effects in, switch them off, and they're all off. So you can go through different stages of the mix very easily like that. So let's go back to our init, switch everything back on again. Unfortunately, things are lagging a little bit because I'm using video on the computer as well. So silly thing, we can go in and do mix changes. So we can, for example, let's turn down the kick and snare crush almost to nothing. The snare verb, turn that down. Overhead crush, overhead grit. We can put them in, but turn them down. Okay, and then we can go back in and use our extensions, go to snapshots and save a new, and let's call it drums changed. Save it. So we've got that, so we can listen to it now. But then if we go back to where we were, if you watch these here down at the bottom right hand corner, if we go back to init, and there they go. They come back up, muted, etc, etc. It's taking a little bit longer on my computer at the moment because I'm recording video, plus I'm recording audio on a separate thing as well. So, okay, so that's another alternative to saving things. Now, all of these snapshots will be saved in your project file. So once you've made your snapshots, you need to then go back and just do a save so that you have all the snapshot files in there. So now, hopefully, when we open up the snapshots, now that it's saved, they should go a little bit quicker. So if we open this up again, yep, they've changed. So not the mixer so we can see that. Let's pin the snapshots so they stay on top. And then we can go back to no submix effects, which will switch off all of the submix, and it will bring up the view that you had when you did that save. So that's another thing. You can bring up effects and have them on the screen, save the snapshot, and when you go back to that snapshot, it will bring up the same view that you had when you saved the snapshot. Okay, so same thing again. We go back to our drums change. You can see that these down here changed, etc. So there you go, guys. I mean, it's just a really quick one. I just wanted to share that with you, and it's some stages that I use when I'm saving projects, different things to save different situations as you're working through a mix or working through a recording, etc, etc. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you again. Bye now.